What's going on, guys? I hope my video finds you well. Back for another reaction video. This time it's Michael Jackson, the legendary Michael Jackson, legendary Janet Jackson, brother sister, reunited to make Scream. I heard this song, but it's been so long that I forget everything about it, so I'm going to react to it. In case you're new to my channel, if I've heard something before, then obviously I don't react to it because I don't want to waste your time or mine by not being genuine and real. I'm not fake. I don't like faking things. So I have seen this video before. I have heard the song, but I just can't remember how it sounds or how it goes or anything about it really. The only thing I can really remember is the video, I think, was black and white. Other than that, I'm not sure about anything. So I'm gonna give it a listen and see if I liked it. I'm a actually huge fan of Michael Jackson. Love Michael Jackson. I liked a couple songs by Janet Jackson. Not too many though. I don't like to get into the whole debate about if Michael Jackson was a good person or not. I have my own opinion on that. Aside from that, I do like and love his music. Always have, always will. Doesn't change anything. So yeah, let's get into this, see if it's going to get added to the playlist. Also, just want to give a shout out to Rick Lost for the Reddit recommendation. I'm going to see if this song gets added to the playlist. Next to some other Michael Jackson that I have on it already, and I think one or two Janet Jackson songs that I might have. I don't know, I have thousands of songs on my playlist, so I'll have to go through and see. But anyways, if this is your first time watching me, feel free to leave a comment with a recommendation for a reaction. Doesn't have to be a song, can be anything. TikTok, Vine, video, whatever the hell they call them these days. And I'll react to it if I haven't seen it, or if I haven't heard it, or if I don't remember it. That being said, we'll get into it. This song is crazy. 136 million views. That's, I think, the biggest song to date that I've reacted to, by far, actually. But I mean, it's Michael Jackson, so he's the king of pop. 1 million likes. I'm surprised, actually, that this song hasn't got more than that, seeing as the ratio there. But no more blabbing, we'll get into it. I do remember the song. I couldn't give you the lyrics word by word, but it's coming back to me now, like some of it. I remember the video because I don't know if the Jamiroquai video, Virtue Insanity, was out before this, but I remember when it came out thinking, or when I saw it last time, thinking it resembles a lot of Jamiroquai's video. Unless this was out before Jamiroquai's song, then Jamiroquai mimicked this video. If you know, leave a comment. Wow, I haven't heard of that name in a long time either, Jamiroquai. Gonna have to go back and check his discography out. There was a few songs by his that need to get added to the playlist. Tell me I'm wrong, then you better prove your right. definitely pre-2000 days. I'm pretty sure it is anyways. Maybe late, mid-90s. You know what's crazy too? I was born in 87, and I remember growing up even in the early 90s and thinking that this was how it was going to be, in 2000, in 2005. I pictured it very, very futuristic like this, which a lot of people I know, like my father who was born in 47, thought that the 2000s were going to be crazy, technologically wise. I don't know if I'm disappointed that it isn't. I don't think I am, but maybe my father is. But at the same time, he just turned 75. Today is his birthday, actually. So happy birthday to Pops. But yeah, he's seen and experienced so much, from the 50s and the birth of rock and roll, and Vietnam, and the first manned mission to the moon, and just even with the advancements in technology, over the years, with video games and internet and computers and just everything. So yeah, I'll have to ask him about all of that. It's very interesting. It's also interesting to think about how things are going to be if I make it to 75. I can imagine with the way technology is going and the speed at which it's progressing, it very well might just be like this, people living on spaceships and things like that. I personally don't think so in 40 years. 40 years? Yeah, 40 years. That'll happen, but who knows? We're moving quick. I say that we're moving quick, and they're playing Pong, which is very basic in terms of games these days, with Grand Theft Autos and all those very detailed graphic games. Elvis Michael Jackson in a lot of ways was like Elvis. When Elvis first came out, he did these fucking crazy, we think of them as basic now, moving his hips a little bit, but he did these basic little movements and people lost their fucking minds, And Michael Jackson took that to a whole nother level with his dancing and the way that he moved, He really... He shocked the world with his dancing, especially the moonwalk, like Elvis did back then. I wasn't alive when Elvis was on top, or even when Elvis was alive. But I'm just going off of everything my dad's told me. So I love Elvis. Big, big Elvis fan. One of my favorite artists of all time. So... Alright, man, so that was the King of Pop and Janet Jackson. The song's not going to get added to the playlist. Like I said, I love Michael Jackson. I like a couple Janet Jackson songs, but this isn't one of them. You have to give credit to the Jackson family as a whole, though. Some people are born into sports, you know, their parents are just great athletes, and the tradition carries on with siblings and children and things like that. This was a family where every single member was talented. You know, they all could sing, they all could dance, and they all could perform. And they've been doing it and have done it for a long time. I mean, Michael Jackson was arguably the biggest artist of all time, you know, known around the world by anybody, any country, any city, any place you go, everybody knew Michael Jackson, and they still know Michael Jackson. So always give respect to him as an artist, maybe not as a person, depending on your viewpoint. Like I said, I have my own, which I will not share. Anyways, if this is your first time watching me, feel free to leave a comment with a suggestion for a video. I'll do a reaction to it if I haven't seen it. If I have seen it, I'll let you know that I've seen it. Doesn't have to be music. Can be anything. Can be your own music or your own video. I always like to support artists, and if you're an artist or a person that likes to make videos, I'd love to support you if I like it. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you soon.